Flip the Venue is brought to you by Casapinta, Bortex, Palazzo Parisio, Jean Zamit for Sarah and Becky's makeup in the studio, Kurt Mikalev at Blow Hairdressing for Sarah and Becky's studio hair. It is the early morning on the most important day of your life. And the day starts with a good dose of organized chaos.
But you need to help her because the flowers are up. 15 people on a table, 16 the one we have most. That's not big enough. Since under that tent, u li jkunu viċin biżejjed biex naraw il-fjuri.
All in a day's work for Sarah Young and her team of professional wedding planners. Join us on a typical day as we flip the venue.
Oh, no, we're from, but at least we know. Okay. Thank you very much, Jake. We'll see you on the 23rd. Always a pleasure working at Villarigo. Ciao, ciao, ciao.
The day starts with a team meeting to make sure that everything is good to go. Today, Sarah and her team are planning a big 2-day wedding. As you can imagine, this requires a lot of prep. First up, a trip to our first venue.
So the first night was going to be at Villarigo, a stand-up function, getting to know your guests, some traditions. And for me, this wedding was very original and special because I had never had a concoction of Indian with Nigerians. And welcome to another, this time, double episode of Flip the Venue. We are at a beautiful venue today, Villarigo, but we're going to see 2 venues in our prep meeting. So something you've never seen before is that it's not only the day of the wedding. There's a lot happening before. Today we will meet the couple on site and quickly go through absolutely everything that's happening on the day. It's a 2-hour meeting, like crazy Mad Hatters from one venue to the other, but we started with the pre-wedding venue. I'm waiting for everyone to come. I see the florist coming in, the couple coming in, the manager there, so let's get rolling. Enjoy these 2 episodes. It's gonna be fantastic.
Fantastic indeed, as we get set to meet the most important people of the day, the bride and groom-to-be.
Hello! So, how are you, Dean Darren? Excited?
Good. How are you?
Okay, very good. I'm excited too, I have a lot going on. Let's start, because this is an intense meeting and we need to do quite a lot. So, let me start introducing you to people. Pervez is your photographer.
Hello.
Sarah gets to work explaining how everything will be set up.
Jake, I have Jake, Damien, Iggy, come on, let's start. It was such a nice story. The father explained that in the past, the women used to come in and the whole village wakes up and they welcome them and start partying. So now obviously it's not done like that because this was not a village, but the music and the tradition is followed. And that was going to be with an Indian hint and touch to it. The groom was Nigerian, so we can see that from the clothing, beautiful clothing on the wedding, involving both traditions.
The stage covered in white.
Yes, a stage for the DJ only. Is she tall, the DJ, or average height? Their DJ, a lady, I'm so proud.
Each and every wedding requires many meetings like this to get it just right.
Just to make sure about the food, just to make sure there's no nuts in it.
No, I have it
She
written
is
down.
highly allergic, even on a plane.
Yeah,
they
sure,
cannot
yeah.
have.
Everyone.
And kiwi.
Yeah.
And kiwi.
Many notes are taken at a rapid speed because even at this stage, time is of the essence.
Do you have any speeches over here? No. Correct?
Yeah.
And what if someone wants to do an impromptu speech? We need to know because of purpose.
So if someone's like, I want to do a speech like as the night goes on, then I don't think anyone will.
I don't think anyone else will, but
Depends
I
on
think
drink.
drink-wise
Drink,
probably.
drink might spur something.
All and coffee tables, I have 5 and 8. So
Okay, so those are
There
plus
is
the
five-
14.
yes.
Yeah. But fair, fair.
So we have 5
So
large
I
ones
need
and large
14.
stands.
Yes.
The 5 big ones are in large stands.
Exactly. So we need to decide this. I would go for gold. Can we do, for example, something gold on the big ones? The
Perfection doesn't come easy.
All right.
Than the 5 bigger ones.
Anything else?
That's it. Thank you.
Fantastic. We see you at Villa Bologna. One done. Damien, we did everything with you. Done. Gone. We're moving to the next stop. Jake, thank you very much. One last thing.
And here is poor Jake thinking she was finished. Flip the Venue is brought to you by Casapinta, Bortex, Palazzo Parisio, It is Dee and Darren's pre-wedding day, and over at Villa Arrigo, preparations are well underway.
Good morning. The pre-wedding day is here. My voice is already going, and you tell me, how can it be already going? And we haven't even started the setup today. Well, we have been working all week. You've seen us in the pre-meeting. It has been non-stop every day. Pre-wedding shoots, the workmen are already coming in. You will hear this in the background. But also, yes, we have a bit of drama. A lot of people are sick. So we are contending with that. So instead of having shifts and being a bit more flexible to recover, we're covering a lot all the time. So what has happened? Sadly, one of our crew got injured, hurt his foot. The other one is down sick with fever. So this is the crew. Thank God we found these amazing guys you are not seeing to replace. My crew, half are down. My team, half are sick. The other half are surviving. So soon Becky will come, but I'm very sorry for her because she's not feeling well at all. So what happens in these situations? We plod on, but we'll see. I might recover and get all the energy back soon. The good thing is that at Villa Arrigo, everything happens super smooth. So, to be honest, I just have to monitor because, as you can see from the background, from the meeting we had last time, it's already looking fantastic and we didn't even start yet because they are brilliant. You give them a brief and they have it set up for you. So we will speak to Jake soon because there are a few tweaks I need to do, a few changes we need to do, and let's get going. Follow us.
And so Sarah begins her day. First, she starts with some compliments.
I came in thinking, oh my God, we have to start because we saw it, how it's set up for other charity functions and other functions. But there is practically, I would say 80% of the stuff already done. Thank you. It's always a pleasure working with you. And the efficiency you have in this place is impressive. So thank you very much.
Before following them up with a long list of requests.
This bride hates tablecloths.
Okay.
Even for the wedding day, we have nothing with tablecloths. Right. So I am just picking on that, which I think she wouldn't mind if it's just the sweet table, but if that
and off she goes, as she turns things upside down and works her magic.
Is this a bar? Is this not? It's not functioning. Barrels and these have to go.
Sarah makes sure that
One
everything is running
and
smoothly and to
These.
perfection.
Yes, yes. Put them nicely. And what else? What else? What else? Over here I can see you have scaffolding going up.
Yes, we're doing some trimming this morning.
They're not bad, Ceci, these here, because she said she didn't like them last time, but they were over there. All this falls green, and use them as a utility,
They're
as
going to be
part of the
functional.
tables.
Exactly.
Amazing. I do not wish to have the sofas in this room. Why? Because kids are kids. How can you not have ketchup on an antique sofa?
I think it's best to let Sarah get on with her work as we go and see what the others are up to. This wedding includes a rather complex and specific light rig.
So most venues do not allow you to fix anything, so everything needs to be not custom made, but we need to be careful with the measurements that we don't hit the ceilings or everything that fits perfectly. So in this particular wedding we had a very high profile photographer who was very particular on the lighting and on the level of lights and on the height that the trusses need to be because of the angle of the lights, and so we had to go with build these trusses at a specific height, be very careful about the ceilings, so we custom made some small bases, which in the end these things don't really show, nobody notices about them, but so they're all technical details that one needs to consider to have the real perfect product in the end.
In the meantime, Sarah's team is busy preparing accessories. The client has made a special request for coloured pencils for the kiddos on the day. And as always, Sarah provides.
Dave, before you leave, quickly, Ara, even the flowers started arriving. Can you give me an update?
Everything is on schedule. Stage is done. Now they're setting up the table for the DJ. Lights are going up. They still need to be covered in white.
Okay.
And soon they start setting up the dance floor.
Okay, once they set up the dance floor, I will move bistro tables and the aesthetics at the end. A dance floor is 6 by 6.
Yes.
So it's quite
it's
big.
against the glass.
The
Jeremy
edge
will
of
be
the
here and
platform, Jeremy, we start the dance floor, not beyond. And I have how many of these towers?
Four. There's one there, one there.
The clock is ticking, and there's still a good amount of work left to do.
There's 12 wireless and the rest.
Very important question. Do I have a light technician tonight? Becky, he wanted amber uplighters, Pervez. We have about 15. We have a light technician coming and staying all night from 5:30 till 1.
Things are starting to come together, but Sarah is still a ball of energy.
And then I send them this. Remember, there's a big floral here. I think it covers the sins. Come and look at it from far. I think we need to go with that. It's a bit more weddingy.
Not a minute too soon, the flowers have arrived.
Mela,
So we need an empty place just to put them for now. Then obviously
we
set
can't
up when
put
it's
these
ready.
outside now. No. Okay. Mela, come with me.
As always, efficiency is key.
Let me get you AC. The pre-wedding theme was very colorful. So I had done a table display in Turkey, and I'm very proud of this project I had done. And this client had actually followed it and everything. And when she actually came to me, she told me, I love that display you did and those colors, those brilliant, bright colors. She said, I want that for my wedding. I said, perfect, let's do that for the pre-wedding, because she loved her whites and her greens, and we'll do the whites and greens for the actual wedding day. During the period of planning, the flowers for the wedding day had a few changes. At a point where we were including a touch of pink, then we weren't. So, when the people at home watch this and they just watch the day, sometimes they don't realize what a lot of work is on the back end. It took months and Zooms and calls and samples from Bjorn to decide. And in fact, about 6 weeks before the wedding, she was like, I'm still not sure about the pink. I thought, okay, we're removing the pink because it keeps coming up. Oh, much better with the mirror, much better with the mirror. I want the mirror. I just need them to do the dance floor at some point. Imma, as soon as you put that one up, you can work over here to do that. Halli, Jeremy doesn't stop. Do I have 3 meters? Will it come to the tip? Because then I'll center it with the column. If I have 3 meters here.
Out comes the measuring tape, because a perfect dance floor is a symmetrical dance
All
floor.
right, center with the column. That is it. Perfect. You can go ahead. Dance floor, done. Position of stage, done. So he is getting me 40 centimeter mirrors, even 30 if you have Iggy. 30 centimeters, because on this 30 centimeter rectangular does. Yes, perfect.
And the flowers are set as well, on mirrors and linen.
No, it's too much tablecloth. You know, she didn't want linen. So the bride was not a fan of linen on tables, linen on bars, linen on coffee stations. And I understand, because linen is the norm. So she wanted to be different.
While the linen is being banished, the girls are preparing the bespoke accessories.
They had another specific request as well. They wanted to have ribbons on each champagne glass, and this goes to the pre-wedding event because they provided the ribbon, and the day before I wanted to show them what it would look like, so on the day make sure that they were happy because they were so specific with every tiny detail. And I remember I showed them a photo and they didn't like the size of the ribbon, so then on the day they got us new ribbon. Because initially the thought was for me to prepare the ribbons the day before and have them at least easy done on the day. So scrap that, they got us new ribbons. So on the day I had I think about 130 ribbons to very neatly do on champagne glasses. But to be honest, these are the things that I enjoy the most, because it's when I say, okay, my job is easy because I'm not thinking of anything, just putting a bow on a glass.
Till people are working, instead of doing this and doing nothing, we are prepping as well our work for Sunday, because Sunday we're in the sun, we're in the heat, and we're very tight with time. So prep is happening for that as well. Okay. But because she sent me this picture, our wall is white. You can't compare.
More like green peach,
Yeah, but you can't compare because the backdrop is different.
Exactly. Lighting, the color of the wall.
Exactly, but I think we should be fine because he said that you can change.
Just increase a bit the green or decrease it.
I can make adjustments later.
Yes.
No, thank you. Sorted.
The tables are carefully set up to reflect the bride and groom's different cultures, India and Nigeria.
So basically tonight they have 2 tables. One is a pasta station, which will be over there, and this is the Indian table. As we know, the bride, they're Indian, the groom is Nigerian, so tonight we're going to have, since it's like a bit of a traditional night, the Indian food. They're setting up beautifully. Keeping it plain and simple like the couple like, but at the same time very original. I got an extra 13. 12 I have, it seems here. 7 and 6, perfect.
Okay. Mela, hemm barra by the big tables. I'm gonna take this card with me. This card that I'm going to put the material napkins in the white basket and the forks and knives just in case
they need more.
Exactly.
Okay, and this has to go, these have to go. Aw ħanamlu l-cutlery. We're going to use these as shelves for the
But the
stations.
cutlery is.
But I spoke to
Alright,
Jake,
you're
I don't
changing.
want these.
No
No,
problem.
because they don't match the flowers.
Ah, alright.
This and this have to go. Because look how nice now they look. But that's clearly, that is a different color than this. But to be honest, I arranged with the light technician that will fix it at 5 o'clock.
Time is pressing as we inspect the outside setup. Jake gives Becky a hand with the drink toppers.
Drink toppers, they
Alright.
just go like this. It's important to have them on all the
Alright, For the welcome,
welcome
right?
drinks, and then whatever is left to use at the bar for the first few drinks that are
Okay.
coming out.
And the drink toppers are good to go.
They don't need service, so we don't need to leave.
Moving on to the seating plan.
You understand? They're not sitting at table. These-
Working with a perfectionist is always an interesting experience.
Connie and Sissy, once we finish these, take the welcome sign near the door. Let's finish. Let's not leave little things. This needs a bit more space. And then, Connie, I need them in line. So look, basically there is 1, 2, 3 tiles.
To achieve perfection, every tile counts. So Sarah literally counts every tile.
2 away. What? The column is not in the middle of the tile, so half. Yes, but a bit more forward, yes. Forward? A bit more that way. Yes, do it with the line. Yes, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3. And that one half a tile now. A bit, a third, like 1/4 of a tile. Stop. Perfect. They're done. Those 4 are done.
At long last, the setup is complete, and the pre-wedding is good to go.
Okay, so for now, we are at saturation space. AV ready, Damien and Casapinta ready, flowers are all done, produced here, but we can only take them out at 5 due to the heat. So we will be back as a team around 4:30 and do the little finishing touches. But as a setup, determining where everything had to go, where the spacing is, the clearing of the place, everything is now ready. Bistro tables, everything. I think it's time that we go home, eat, rest for an hour, get ready and come back. So we'll continue a bit later.
Time to get some well-deserved rest and be back after a short break. See you soon. Flip the Venue is brought to you by Casapinta, Bortex, Palazzo Parisio, We're back for the finishing touches. Sarah's team need to finalize some things like the lights and the flowers that can only go out now due to the sweltering August heat.
Okay, so as I spoke to you this morning, this is Nicole. She's
Hi,
in
Chris.
charge
Nice
of
to
the
meet you.
Vitofik, amazing crew of video and photography. So we need to finalize the appliators, and I need her okay on everything. So you have 2 there.
Yeah.
You have 1 in that corner. If possible, if you have an extension, I would like to move that to before the table, because look what I'm highlighting, the fire extinguisher and those, but I need an extension. Yes, I will do it. I didn't have
While
to do
Sarah
it.
sorts out the lighting positions, Bjorn's team starts taking out all the flowers.
yeah, then definitely we need some light over
Over there.
Correct.
In the 2 corners. 1, 2 over there. So you're left with 3. Shall we put 1 in the thing or not waste them and use them here?
Inside here. As you wish.
But it's going to look uneven if we have that uplit and this nothing over here. The thing is, even though we have that sign, just to balance it out, I think you need to highlight this. Also, it compensates for this not having that much. Let's just put it over there.
So 1 there,
Yeah.
and that one I'm moving, so it comes near the table,
Correct.
and this comes
Yeah.
up near the table. Done, done, done.
Okay,
Happy?
perfect.
Are you happy with the shade?
Yes.
I did them all the same.
Oh,
No.
yeah,
Good?
I love that.
Now this
That's-
lighting here, Nicole, you have Chris all night.
Yeah.
If when it gets dark, you're not happy with the lighting, you
Yeah.
speak to this man and he fixes it
Yeah.
for you. You're the only one who has
Correct.
the right to change the light.
Yeah, because when they come in for the Jago, for that event, right, they're going to come to the center. I want to make sure that we're like 5500 Kelvin lighting them up.
Okay, remember it's the light. 6:30 is
Yeah.
like this.
Yeah, exactly.
So you're not going to have darkness.
Okay.
Okay, so that's it. You two know each other.
Yes,
I'm
we're
done.
best friends.
I am going to grab the florets now. because
The guests are soon due to arrive, so Sarah needs to get a move on.
Okay, Casey. Hi, girls. We're starting the flowers. So they're not, you understand? I think that one needs to be moved.
And this is where the organized chaos all starts to come together and make sense.
If I help them with the flowers, I removed it because I want the tables to be symmetry. They weren't symmetrical. Jake, I'm glad I caught you. We're done. Happy? Because I'm very happy.
It turned out to be fantastic.
It's been a pleasure working with you again. You had everything ready to the T. We had a few hiccups, which are normal, and we fixed them immediately, like just moving light this way to accommodate the food.
Exactly.
Very little
was
minor
good. It's good,
things.
it's good.
And everything looks spectacular. Obviously, they will have sweets and desserts
Yes,
later.
exactly.
We're not seeing it.
No, that would be decorated and full of goodies.
Goodies.
So over there we have
The
the
food.
stages decorated ready. So we set up with food. The next
Yes.
step.
That's
so
it.
far, done.
We roll out the red carpet and we're good to go.
And we're good to go.
She loves doing this.
I know, that's why I
Our famous, lovely DJ is here. Her. It's a her, not him. You see? You're seeing them all sort of the same gap, but one isn't.
And yet the symmetry remains elusive. Perfection achieved.
Becky! Hi. You're fixing the last thing?
Yes.
I want to close the program for today because we are ready. You like?
Yes, I do.
We're happy, eh? This has a lot of memories, this decor for us as
Yes.
well. We've seen
First
it already.
First time we went to Istanbul.
Yes, first time went to Istanbul. Went many times after that.
Yes.
So, everybody at home watching us, today you're very lucky. The couple are very proud to be on Flip the Venue, so they have allowed us to even get snapshots of the event. So you're going to see more. But we won't have time to talk to you like this again. So I just wanted to tell you this is it. From a coffee morning setup to a stunning event to hold one of the traditional evenings for our couple. And we hope they really enjoy it and have fun. We're very happy. Lighting done, floral done, sound check being done now with the DJ. And we're expecting the couple in 20 minutes. Enjoy the rest and see you next week.
the Venue is brought to you by Casapinta, Bortex, Palazzo Parisio, and of course the wedding doesn't begin until the first guests arrive. That's when the food comes out.
Apart from the beautiful team of colourful floral at Villarigo, we also had an array of amazing food. So pre-weddings have to be a bit more casual than the actual wedding. So we had round tables in the garden where people could grab a plate from the tables, the display tables, and fill the food they want and take the food they want, but casually go and sit. And then the staff of Arrigo were constantly clearing the table so other people can go when they feel like. So the setup is totally different. A stand-up is a different concept whatsoever. So we had buffet stations which were beautiful, different type of food, and the variety was incredible. The couple had done a food tasting as well. It was very important for them, the food, and they tasted everything in advance, and they had chosen what they want to keep, what they don't want to keep, and that makes the event rich. When you have very good food, very nice beverage, very nice decor, it doesn't take much, but you need quality.
Now that everyone's happy, it's time to party.
All good. Food was loved. The food was delicious. Everybody commented. Now they're partying. It's amazing. We're very happy. We have more to go, but just wanted to give you an update. Keep enjoying. At Villarigo, in the end, the parents left a bit before. They had been saying they're leaving. Her parents had been telling us, we're soon leaving. But they were having so much fun. They kept prolonging. And then they left around 45 minutes, I think, before the end. And I'm like, you're still here? They said, yes, we really enjoyed it. They said, but now we want the young ones to have fun. And they really partied till the end, you know. And then we're like, it's over now, and that's really hard. When it's a very good party, it's very hard to get people out. But they were so nice, you know. They're like, yes, we know, but we had such fun, you know. And then you see them all leave together. But the whole atmosphere, the families were very nice. They got along well. There were no problems whatsoever, you know. It's so nice to deal with beautiful people like that.
And that's it for our exceptional flip. Sarah and her team are satisfied with a job well done. Time to go home and recover. But first... Next week on Flip the Venue.
Bjorn's team cannot work without me positioning the hooks. And we get to the part of the rings. And the rings were not there.
Get them the rings. To get them the rings.
Where are they?